Welcome to Football Quarters. I made a video some time back and I talked about players that Manchester United should look at selling this summer. I made mention of Marcus Rashford, and it has caused uproar between Manchester United fan base. So I decided to take a full study of Marcus Rashford's career uh, in Manchester United, so that I can let you guys know that Marcus Rashford has not attained that level of importance that we tend to accord to him. Um, we know Marcus Rashford breakout season was the 2015-2016 season under Louis Van Gaal, when Manchester United were short of attacking options going into that tie with I think it was Club Brugge at the Europa League. So Marcus Rashford was brought in as a promising 18-year-old into the Manchester United starting lineup, and he played alongside Juan Mata and Wayne Rooney. And Rashford ended up putting 2 goals in that game, and it was a wonderful debut for him. And this next game was against Arsenal, and he did the same thing, scored 2 goals where Manchester United defeated Arsenal 3-1. So that first season, it was Marcus Rashford was sublime, and it was certain that this was a star that was born. And then that season, he played 11 games for Manchester United, and he scored 5 goals and had 2 assists. That's in the Premier League. The Premier League, he scored 5 goals and had 2 assists. I think that season as a whole, he scored about 11 goals in total. So I really want to base off this this discussion on the Premier League statistic, mostly the Premier League statistic, because he has not been frequent in Europe, either in the Europa League or in the UEFA Champions League. So let's base his statistic in the Premier League, where he has always played for Manchester United. So the Premier League, he had 11 games, 5 goals and 2 assists. His shooting accuracy was 88.9%. His shooting success, that means getting into positions where he can take shots, was 31.2%. Then he had 3 big chances that he scored. He also missed 3 big chances. His passing accuracy was okay. He had 76.9% passing accuracy. He was dispossessed 22 times. That was in the Premier League. So that wasn't a bad start for an 18-year-old from the academy. So, and big things were expected of Marcus Rashford, and straight away was put into the squad, and everybody expected that Rashford would do great things for Manchester United. And the emergence of Rashford also gave birth to the emergence of Kylian Mbappe for Monaco. And those two were looked at and called the 2 next big things in the world of football. So that taking us to the next season, that's the 2016-2017 season. Louis Van Gaal was still there. I think that was the season that he won the FA Cup before eventually getting the sack after the end of the season. Marcus Rashford played 32 games in the Premier League. He scored 5 goals and 1 assist. His shooting accuracy was down to 51.5%. His shooting success was down to 11.4%. He scored 4 big chances and he missed 4 big chances. His pass accuracy went up to 78.7% and he was dispossessed 37 times. Now, that was season, the second season under Louis Van Gaal, 2016-2017 season. Now, then he was playing with Wayne Rooney. So, as a forward, we all expected that he must have learned a thing or two from Wayne Rooney to make his game better. Instead, his game dropped. But we cannot say that he was still in his learning curve. 19 years of age, he was still raw. He was still a raw talent, and there was still the space for to improve. Now, the next season, he was 35 games, 7 goals, 5 assists. His shooting accuracy went up a little bit to 55.3, but it was still short of the first season. His shooting success was up a little bit, 11.5%. He scored 3 big chances, and he missed 3 big chances. His pass accuracy, 78.3%. Then he was dispossessed 31 times. Now, you can see that he still maintained that average style of play. 2017, Mourinho was already at Manchester United, and we had Marshall that season where he won the was it that season or the next season? I cannot really place it, but I think that 2017-2018 season was the season where Manchester United won the Europa League, the FA Cup, and the Community Shield. Yeah, that was the season 2017-2018 season. Now take us to the next game. He played 33 games. The next season, he played 33 games. He had 10 goals, 6 assists. He had a 58% shooting accuracy. He had 11.9 shooting success. He won 2 penalties for Manchester United. He scored 5 big chances and missed 16 big chances. His passing accuracy was 78.1% and he was dispossessed 46 times. Now, this was already 4 years into his Manchester United career, or 3 years, right? Yeah, for the 4th year in his Manchester United career. Now, it was expected that he was supposed to be improving. Marcus Rashford was supposed to be improving as the season goes by. He was playing with let me say legends. He was playing with legends. He was playing with better players that would have taught him a thing or two. But his learning curve did not really go up. It stayed where it was. Now, so the at 2018, I think that was when Ibrahimovic was in Manchester United. So he has already played with Wayne Rooney. Now playing with Ibrahimovic. Now, in 2019-2020 season, that was the season that Mourinho got sacked and Ole came in. He played 31 games in the Premier League. He had 17 goals, 7 assists. I think that's his best ever season. I think that's his best ever season. Then 57.1 shooting accuracy, still low. 17.9 shooting success, 4 penalties won. He had 16 big chances scored. He missed 13. He had a 77.3 pass accuracy and he was dispossessed 34 times. That was in the 2019-20, and that was one of his best seasons in Manchester United in the Premier League. Now, many Manchester United fans would have hoped that, okay, that was the beginning of something big. 2019-2020 season, he was already 22 years old. So we were expecting probably his prime. We were thinking that, okay, Marcus Rashford was already old enough to meet his prime. Now, Marcus Rashford has played with Wayne Rooney. He has played with Ibrahimovic. He also played with Cavani. Which other striker did he play with? That would have probably he played with Ronaldo. Now, if you are a young player coming up and you have played with those caliber of players, you are supposed to learn a thing or two from them. Now, not to talk about when Marcus Rashford came, he was naturally skillful. He could dribble, he could take on, he could beat players. And as the years went by, those abilities dropped. Marcus Rashford stopped taking on players. All he does is take the ball and run, sometimes pass backwards, run, pass backwards. And with season by season, he became more predictable to defenders. I remember when Marcus Rashford was a tormentor to Ben White, where he destroyed Ake and Bournemouth. I could remember those seasons. Now, let me quickly move further with the statistic. 2020-2021 season, he had 37 games, 11 goals, 9 assists, 63.8% shot accuracy, 13.9% shooting success. He won 2 penalties. He scored 6 big chances. He missed 11 big chances. He had a pass percentage of 82.1%. Then he was dispossessed 50 times. He started 33 match and he was subbed on four times that season. Now, look at that consistency of being average. There was not a season that Marcus Rashford was standout. And if you would discover at this period of time, he was the main man for Manchester United. He was always the main man for Manchester United, scoring 11 goals, 17 goals, 10 goals. Now, the next season, 2021-2022, he had 25 games, he had 4 goals and 2 assists. That was the season that it was later reported that he had a shoulder injury, that he had to do a surgery at the end of the season. So probably, let's say he was pardoned for the bad performance that season. Now, let's go to the next season. After the shoulder injury, he came back. Then 2022-2023 season, that was last season. He had 35 games, 17 goals, 5 assists. Shooting accuracy was still low, 61.7%. Shooting success was 15.7%. Big chance scored was 13. Big chance miss was 22. 78.7% pass accuracy, 44 dispossessed. He started 32 matches and he was subbed 3 matches. Now, look at the statistics for Marcus Rashford in all the seasons that he has being at Manchester United. Did you discover any personal growth? Did you discover any personal growth? He started with an 88.9% shooting accuracy, and he always created a space for him to shoot, and that was 31.2 shooting success. Now, last season, where he even scored 17 goals and 5 assists in the Premier League, where he had a 41 goal total tally for Manchester United, his shooting accuracy was 61.7% in the Premier League. He was dispossessed 44 times, and he missed 22 big chances. That means if he had improved, these big chances that he has missed would have been lower, or his shooting accuracy would have been higher. That means resulting with a better goal and assist ratio for Manchester United. So Marcus Rashford, what has improved in his game? Why do Manchester United feel that they need Marcus Rashford to have a better campaign? So in my own opinion, Marcus Rashford has not really done anything for Manchester United that should make us feel that he's the messiah of Manchester United. It is just because Manchester United has always relied on him, because we've had no players to always come up to the occasion. And that's the same thing that is happening to Bruno now. Bruno came into Manchester United, he had a bang. He had a very beautiful start to his Manchester United career. And now that things are not looking all rosy, it's as if he has dipped in form. But no, it's just that the standard of the team as a whole is catching up with him, and it's not looking as if he's average. If you have 3, 4, 5 people in a team, you will not be looking at one person as the exceptional talent in that team. Now you look at Man City. You can say that Haaland is the one putting in goals, but you cannot take away what Bernardo Silva does. You cannot take away what Foden does, what Kevin De Bruyne does. You cannot take away what Rodri does. That's a team. But Manchester United now, the fans feel that once a particular player is missing, the team cannot do anything. Now, Marcus Rashford does not even play to that. He has not fulfilled his potential. Let me put it that way. He has not even played 30% of his potential, what we saw in his first year when he came. He has not played 30%. I remember Marcus Rashford turning Alexander Arnold in and out. I remember Marcus Rashford making Van Dijk fall on the floor like another 17-year-old defender. Now, where is that Marcus Rashford? What happened to that Marcus Rashford? Now you are growing. He's 26 now, and his game is becoming poor and poor. I cannot remember when Marcus Rashford took on a player head on and dribbled past that player. It's either he runs, forgets the ball behind, or he passes to the back. Is that a type of player that Manchester United will be looking to build their future around? No. Now, he started a season or two before Kylian Mbappe. Now, in the Champions League, Marcus Rashford has played 33 times and he has had 12 goals. Kylian Mbappe has played 69 times. That's almost double. And Kylian Mbappe has scored 46 goals. If you even triple Marcus Rashford goals, it's not close to that of Mbappe. Mbappe has 46 goals in 69 games. Marcus Rashford has 12 goals in 33 games. Now, I don't want to use the league because many people will be like, is the Farmers League, French League, is too cheap, it's too soft. So Kylian Mbappe is supposed to have more numbers. That's why I use the Champions League that they've played. Now, Kylian Mbappe, Marcus Rashford cannot even be called where Kylian Mbappe is. But when Marcus Rashford started his career, we always met Manchester United. Marcus Rashford was when they always met PSG. Marcus Rashford was the star of the show. He was always the star of the show. I remember that game where they beat PSG 3-1. I remember when they defeated PSG 2-1. Marcus Rashford was the star, scoring 2 goals. The other one did marvelously well in that game. So where is that Marcus Rashford? So I think Manchester United fans should start looking at the possibility of allowing Marcus Rashford leave, because now it seems like his hunger to play for Manchester United is no longer there. That hunger to play for Manchester United is dead. So it's like it looks as if it's now bigger than the team. Marcus Rashford will not dare have this type of attitude when Mourinho was here. No, he will not dare. He started becoming this spoiled player under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Now, Marcus Rashford has played 267 games in the Premier League and he has 83 goals. And Manchester United has been looking up to you as a striker, as a winger. When you talk about getting goals of Manchester United, Marcus Rashford was always one of the first people you look forward to. You have 83 goals. You have not even scored up to 100 goals in the Premier League in almost 8 years. 8 years. In the Europa League, he has played 36 games. He has 13 goals. His total goals for Manchester United in 409 games is 136. That's low. The way he started, if he had followed that curve, if he had learned, if he had decided to learn from those that has played with him, he has played with the best. He has played with the best, and not just the best in football in general, the best in the striking department. You talk about Wayne Rooney, you talk about Ibrahimovic, you talk about Cavani, you talk about Ronaldo, you talk about Falcao. If he was ready to learn, he would have learned a thing or two from these players, but he decided not to learn, not to improve. Now, what is the difference between Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial? I don't see any difference. They are just the same kind of players, unserious, not ready to learn, not ready to improve. The only difference is Marcus Rashford is English, Martial is French. Then Marcus Rashford is always playing without result. Martial does not play. That's the only difference. I don't see any difference between Marcus Rashford and Martial. So I think it's time. It's time that Manchester United let Marcus Rashford go. He should go to another league. He should go to another club so that he will develop that hunger. He will try and get that hunger and learn. Let's see if he can play football again. Because Marcus Rashford is not playing football now as it is for Manchester United. He's not playing football for Manchester United. He's not playing football. I want fans to come out and see. And last season, when he scored 41 goals, the Ballon d'Or, this came out and everybody was shouting, why is Marcus Rashford now among the top 10? He scored 41 goals. Your 41 goals that he scored, where did he take your club to? Which important games did you score in 41 goals? You score 41 goals this season, the next season you score 10 goals, or you score 6 goals. The next season you score 17 goals, or you score 18 goals. The next season you are going up, coming down, up, down, up, down. That's not the trajectory of a great player. If you want to be a great player, you go up. You go up. Salah started poor from Chelsea, went to Roma, picked up his career. And since then, it has been up. Salah will have a bad season, Before a year, he has scored 30 something goals. Easy. So, Manchester United fans, Marcus Rashford does not deserve that respect that we are giving to him. Does not deserve it. He might be putting in the numbers, but it's because he has been the only one in Manchester United that just has to score. Or he has not deserved that respect that Manchester United fans give to him, that Marcus Rashford should not leave. Or Rashford should not leave. If he leave, where will Manchester United be? Manchester United will be better. Will be far better. Look at Vinicius Junior. How many years ago did he start playing for Real Madrid? Would you call Marcus Rashford the same bracket of Vinicius Junior? Saka now is even now having more respect than Marcus Rashford because he has decided not to improve. And when you want to talk about world-class wingers, are you going to call Marcus Rashford? So, Manchester United fans, I don't want to bore you with too many speech and the rest. I don't see Marcus Rashford as a world-class player that will take Manchester United to where they want to. I don't see him. I'll see you guys in the comment section. Share your opinions with me. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys.